Oh, that intro's so epic.
It's gonna be so dope.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey and Water.
Let's go. Get it? I said that in the first episode.
All right, so today we are celebrating. It is Jess's birthday week. Well, not now, but when we air, it will be her birthday.
Yes, so this will be going out on a Monday. My birthday
is on a Wednesday.
Yeah, the closest Wednesday.
We're realizing now that we totally should release on Wednesdays so we can do Whiskey and Water Wednesdays.
So that
Maybe
might
we'll
be
change
a
it by
change.
then. Who knows? Either way, you're going to get a birthday episode coming to you hot off the press.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday,
on
bitch.
This almost day 24 years ago,
An
a
icon.
legend.
A legend.
Was born.
A supermodel.
I came.
An Instagram. I don't know how to finish that.
Cut that. But
Or no. The experience was birthed into this universe.
a lot of you always ask me, what is the Jessica experience?
Yeah,
Well,
actually, let's just go into that right now because I know that is like the first icebreaker for a guy to talk to you.
God, it's
so
worst.
annoying.
If you think you're being original by asking me how do I sign up for the
Oh.
Jessica experience, you're getting blocked.
Get in line. So what's new in our lives? Basically, we announced this week that we're doing the podcast, so now everyone knows. This is going to be a little behind, but to be honest, we're filming like a good amount of episodes ahead of time, so we
Just to be safe.
just some wiggle room to make sure that we have an episode ready for you guys every single week.
Our ass is covered.
But it's so exciting because everyone knows our secret now, and we have a launch party next week. It's gonna be fucking lit.
It's going to be so lit. I don't know who we think we are, but we're going all
honestly,
the fuck out.
We ordered merch yesterday to
My God.
give out. Like, who do we think we are?
Yeah, we made whiskey and water merch.
Honestly.
We got a whole ass
We got a
venue.
show.
We got a photo booth. We're having a recap video of the launch party.
Yeah, it's
So rich.
yeah. That's a joke. Let's just explain that now. We like have this joke that's kind of like not
It's only funny to us.
yeah, it's not politically correct, but like when we're feeling like really like tired or sick or like something's annoying, we're like, ugh, poor.
Like, that is poor.
I feel, and
it's
sounds
not in like
fucked
the
up.
money. It's not in the money.
Yeah, it's not like a financial thing. It's more like
Poor as
spiritually
in-
poor,
Yeah.
emotionally poor. Yeah.
Yeah, in that sense of the word.
And then when we're feeling like good and hype, and we're like, being
That's fucking
bougie,
rich.
we're like, fuck yeah, I feel rich.
I feel so rich, and that is in the financial sense of the word.
Like,
Financial,
and this happened during
spiritual.
swim week when we were like busy as hell. We were like in the car sleeping in Ubers, and Jess is like in a full on like bougie ass outfit, and she's just leaning in the car sick as fuck, and she's like, I don't feel very rich right now. And we were like, all right, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so this week we're talking about birthdays since it is her birthday week, and it's crazy because like some people just don't fuck with birthdays.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like the people who are like, I don't know, I don't really celebrate my birthday, like, I don't know, they had shitty friends growing up.
That or it's your religion, like a fucking what is it again?
I think Jehovah.
Yeah, Jehovah Witnesses, they don't celebrate birthdays. That's fine. No, but I mean like
Or maybe something bad happened on your birthday.
no.
we
Like
can't
there's people who
judge
are
it.
just like, yeah, just another day, and I'm like, what do you mean? You were like,
You came to
you
life
came
on this
about
day.
on this day. But then again,
The universe
what,
aligned.
but then again, what is time?
Well,
Like
I mean, yeah, time is a social
day
construct,
from
but
a
like
year from now, like, does that really mean anything?
it does, like, in society, and
Well, no,
and
and it does because it's the globe circled once.
yeah, this is another fucking spin around.
Yeah. But like Tyler is like just another day. Like if I didn't do anything for his birthday would not be a thing. And like he like hates that I like make it a thing, but I'm like yeah, I'm gonna have 20 of your friends surprise you at a go-karting rink. Sorry
About it. I'm a good girlfriend, what can I say? But yeah, some people, I mean, I don't know, I've always just gone all out for birthdays, not even just my own, but like for other people, because, and I think it's just because I value it so much. Like
I think it's important.
Yeah.
It's an important day. It happens once a year.
Celebrate
you.
your life. Yeah.
Celebrate your life. Like, hello, not everyone.
I think it's like, for me, it's also like it's a gratitude thing.
Yeah.
Like I am so grateful to have
another healthy
made
year.
it this far.
Right. Yeah.
Like I remember being younger and like I couldn't even conceptualize like 22, 23, 24 because I was like, who knows if I'll even fucking make it that far with the way I live. No, not even yeah, I guess it is kind of depressing.
It was a little.
Well, I mean, even now, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm turning 24. I couldn't tell you where I'm going to be at 30.
24 is an interesting age because like you're definitely like we're like well past legal. I'm turning 24 next month. We're well past legal. Like we're 3 years past legal. It's not exciting anymore.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, yeah, cool. We get into clubs, big deal. But then you're also like not in your 30s, so you're not like a total adult.
We're not quite full adults yet because we meet people that are like a few years older and they're like, oh, you're so young.
Yeah, but then again, we are full. I feel like, okay, hold on. Before we go on, we forgot to rewind. We forgot to do pro tip. So learning curve again. We're going to pull that back in. What's our pro tip for today? Pro tip.
It's your pro tip, so you can go for it.
It's not mine.
Okay, well.
We did it together.
All right, so the other day we were...
Yeah, yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
And probably the day before, yeah.
Yeah, so we were in here just brainstorming and working, and we had just been working for so many hours, and like we just had like this like build up inside of us that was
it's like stagnant energy.
And by stagnant energy, that can be like...
feel like...
just like an icky feeling. Like not like an icky feeling, but like you're just like... fuck.
You just feel like you gotta let it out.
Yeah.
Or like shake your body, like shake it off.
Mm-hmm.
So what our solution has been, Jess has a very nice balcony looking over Miami Highway, and we go out there and we scream our lungs out.
Particularly, we scream the national anthem.
Which is so random and so strange.
Screamable.
But like, because we went out there and we were like screaming and we're like, it's just not doing it.
Yeah, because
then,
like, because you really gotta get it out.
You need like a belly. Mm-hmm. You need it from the belly. So then, I just went ahead and went for the national anthem, and man, that did it.
That really did it.
And your neighbors probably think you're the most patriotic psychopath. They're probably like looking for the Trump flags,
right?
And we built it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay.
So that's our pro tip.
Yeah, that's the pro tip. If you feel like you need to let something out, go somewhere. Fuck it if people think you're crazy. Just let it out. Like a good yell, a good national anthem scream. Just get it out.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't like quite need to cry, but there's just definitely something in there that just like needs to be released.
You need a good yell. Mm-hmm. You need a good scream,
but make sure it comes from the belly, because if it's not coming from the belly, you're not doing it.
Okay, so back to birthdays. Where were we?
Back to the birthday, bitch. Back to all about me.
Her favorite topic. Yeah, so we're 24. I feel like that's the first. It is the first year of like year old.
Yeah,
because like 23 is like, oh, you're still in your early 20s. 22 is like, oh, I remember when I was 22. 24 is like, well, it's all downhill from here, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Like, what do you do when you're 24?
How do you celebrate?
Didn't Taylor Swift make that song? She's like,
nobody cares about you when you're 24?
No, 23.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's like a double fuck you.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
We're so fucked at 24.
And I feel like, what are the expectations for where we're supposed to be at this age?
I feel like it's such a limbo stage. Like
some people are having kids.
So many people from my hometown
but it's also not like expected
kids.
For you to have kids yet. Mm-hmm. But also like it wouldn't be shocking if you did. Like it's a total normal thing to do at this age.
I mean, my mom had my brother when she was 16, but had me when she was 21. Like that's
Tyler's mom April had him when she was 21.
Yeah, so
she had a 3-year-old. My age.
Absolutely. If
you're watching, this is how I hold my 3-year-old.
This is a 3-year-old right here.
This is him. So I don't even
I'm surprised I made it this far, like I said.
No, don't say that.
I mean it. Like,
it's just weird because it's like when you're a kid, it feels so far away. Like when Noelle and I, my sister who's 5 years older than me, when we were younger, we'd be like, oh my god, when I'm 24, you'll be 29. And now we're like, fuck, we're here. Like, when did this happen?
My little sister texted me yesterday. She's like, can you believe you're gonna be 24 and you're like, gonna be so fucking old? I was like, Bella, go fuck yourself. So mean.
Oh my god, so mean. But that's like, I feel like I'm still 19. Like I could be still 16. Like, I don't know. In my head, I have not, like, but then I look back and I'm like, yes, I've grown, I've gotten wiser, but also, is age just a number? Is it?
I'm
asking you, do you think age is just a number? Do you think?
I mean, yeah, I do, because like, I mean, I'm sure you've seen those like meme photos or whatever where it's like at 23 Oprah got fired, at 23 J.K. Rowling had like just done something. Shout out J.K. Rowling, I love you. But yeah, so I mean, I think that we all just move at different paces. And I don't think it's worth like comparing anything. Yeah. Like, I don't think anyone is. You
can't compare paths that you're on. There's this great book called The Defining Decade by Meg J, I think the author is. I've told you about it, right?
Yeah.
She's a clinical like psychologist, and dude, it's just crazy because it's not like spiritual. It's a very practical book, but it like, she talks about how the contemporary like culture looks at your 20s like they're your throwaway years, kind of like, don't worry about it, like you're in your 20s, you can just, you know, you're figuring it out. And then the book is like, no, like these are the most defining years in your life. You're setting yourself up for the rest of your life, pretty much, and like take that seriously. It's a really interesting book. You guys should read it.
No, and I remember you like sharing a lot of this with me, and which honestly rubbed off on me so hard. It's because like, why throw away these years when you
like,
could just use these years?
I feel like everyone's like, oh, well, like, you know, I'm still young, I'll worry about it. And then it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, age and time doesn't work like that. It's literally, you turn 30 and you're like, when did this happen?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you spend the next few years trying to catch up on what you lost in your 20s.
So use these years to get ahead, because like, why not get that upper hand? Like, like fucking relax when you're retired, bro.
Right.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, find a good balance. Like, I mean, I feel like I've whiskey and water.
Yeah, literally.
We found a pretty good balance. Like, I still get lit like once or twice a week.
Very lit. Probably a little too lit.
Yeah. But yet I'm still using, you know, these years of my life to hopefully cultivate something, you know, meaningful.
Well, you're not
what?
You're not putting things on the back burner per se. Like,
exactly.
You're not like, oh, I have time. It's like, no, now's the time.
For sure.
It's funny because I wrote a letter to myself, to my like 20-year-old self, or like mid-20s, when I was probably like, I don't know, I was a kid. I was like 8 or 9 probably, and I remember writing it. It's not like I'm like, oh, I forgot I wrote it. No, I remember writing it, and it's just so funny. Like, I have it. I think I still have it. I have like a memory box that I'll just like put like things in, and I don't look at it for years. And then one day I'll just open it and be super nostalgic because I love that shit. But in the letter, I'm like, I hope you're happy. Do you have a boyfriend? And I think I put like a checkbox, like yes or no, like.
I hope you actually go back and check it.
No, I will. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. But it's just so funny because it's like, I don't know. You think it's so far away, and it's not.
Dude, and that's what I'm trying to tell my little sister. Like,
yeah.
And like, I mean, I've mentioned this in like previous episodes, but like having a little sister has been like so fulfilling for me, because it's like, I can tell her like my mistakes and and like the shit that I took for granted, and she truly takes it to heart. It's not like she's like, okay, Jess, you know, like, she doesn't blow me off. Like, she truly like, you know, places value in what I say, which is so nice, because it's like the shit that I fucked up on, I just get kind of like a second chance. I'm like, don't fuck it up.
And it's like, you're just relatable enough, because it's like, if it was coming from your mom, and be like, Mom, shut up, you don't get it. Like, it was a different time when you were my age. Like, you don't get it. But
I'm like, I'm close enough.
Yeah.
And she also like, I think also just like kind of being like an Instagram like influencer, and like, cause she knows I get it, like, so like, you know, culturally and like socially and culturally. So it's like, she knows that like, but I did mention the other day that like there was some shit that she like
Yeah.
You know, like
she said an acronym or something. You were like, Bella, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, because when we were like on MySpace and shit, we'd text our mom and be like, LOL, and then they'd be like, what does LOL mean?
Yeah.
And now she's doing that with me, and I'm like, wow, this could not have aged me more. Like, and she'll make fun of me too.
You just added 5 years to my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am now going to die sooner because of this.
Honestly, what do we think about Botox?
Genuinely. We were on the boat the other day, and I just like looked at her and I was like, yo, I'm ready to get some needles in this forehead. I'm ready for it.
Like, I have like one.
Anyone trying to collab? Listening?
I have one, honestly. Med spa Boca. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I don't know. A part of me, and I've always felt like this. Like when my mom talks about like aging, so she'll always be like, if only my face was like this. I'm like, Mom, you're beautiful. Like, we're aging. Like it's the body's natural way. It happens. Like, why are we trying so hard to not?
Oh, like why is there such a stigma around aging?
Yeah.
Even like, this girl that I
embrace it. You're getting older. It's good.
Yeah,
like,
it's a beautiful thing. Like, you've lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
that's how
I feel about it.
That's how I feel about my scars, because like my legs are covered in scars and shit, and like I could like take measures to like try and get them like zapped off or try to get them like, you know, just fixed. And at this point, I'm like, I love them.
It's a part of who I am.
I'm like, yep, that one. I ate shit on my longboard.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a story. It's like how people have tattoos, you know?
Yeah.
Same shit. That's how I feel about my stretch marks. I'm like, it's my tiger stripes.
Yes, we love stretch marks.
We love a good embrace of quote unquote flaws.
Yeah. Embrace your fucking flaws. They're not flaws. They're what
Botox?
make you perfect. Anyways, yeah, back to that.
Yes or no?
Many syringes.
All the syringes. Stick them in me.
No, genuinely though, I think that is something that I'll probably do, just because like...
Why not?
Because why not?
It's preventative. Well, first of all, I didn't even know people our age were getting Botox. I didn't know this until we went to Coachella, and like everyone there was like, oh yeah, I got blah 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 blah. I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing. I thought like this was like older, and they're like, no, preventative. And I'm like, oh shit.
I also heard that like if you do start it this young, like you have to keep it up a lot more.
I'm sure.
I just don't
I'm sure that's how they get you.
And like when I'm older, like don't get me wrong, like I'm definitely gonna be like embracing like my crow's feet and, you know, my laugh lines and all of that. But like just for right now, like,
well, I'm still trying to embrace the youngness. I want to be young, and then the youngness, and then when I'm old, I'll embrace that's like something I say. People are like, oh, well, how long do you want to model for? I'm like, bitch, I'll be modeling till I'm a grandma.
Yeah.
Every commercial needs a good grandma. Asian.
We love an Asian grandma.
We love an Asian Grammy.
No,
like,
truly,
that
that's
will
a thing.
be me. Yeah, no, because it's like, oh, sorry. Like commercial work especially is timeless. Like people aren't only looking for hot 20-year-olds. Not saying that I'm a hot 20-year-old, but
I am. You're a hot 20-year-old.
So you admit it. You think you're pretty. But no, it's something like when I eventually in the future, when I get pregnant, people are looking for maternity models and, you know, people for commercials. Like,
why not capitalize on every stage of our lives?
I'm gonna be a mother with a kid, showing up to castings like, what up?
We have to capitalize on every stage of life.
Honestly,
that's how this works.
So in your I almost said 12th. In your 12th year.
My 12th year.
In your 24th year. We wrote this episode last night, and she was supposed to. This is very whiskey of her. She was supposed to take a moment and reflect.
I had nightmares.
Oh.
And
excuses.
So I couldn't do
I'm
it.
fucking with you. But okay, so let's take this time now. What do you want to work on personally? Like just anything.
Olivia and I both kind of look at our birthdays as our New Year mark, rather than like the New
January
Year's
1st.
Exactly, because I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like
it's so much more accurately your New Year.
Exactly.
I feel like that's my New Year more than January 1st is my New Year.
Which I also love, because our birthdays are just like a couple months before the New Year, so it's kind of like we get like a head start, you know?
That's true.
And then we get another kick in the ass on January 1st, because we're like,
facts.
All right, now we have this amount of time. But yeah, so we use this as our New Year. And
like same way we set goals and resolutions for our next year of life.
I know that I wrote them down, so I really should look at them, because I remember doing this last year, because you were holding me accountable, and I remember you being like, you need to do this. Yeah. And I'm really glad that I did, because I can remember the resolutions that I made, and some of them were like, get a new car.
Yay.
Which
we love that.
We love that.
We love a Tesla bitch.
We love her. But, aside from the materialistic, I feel like I was in a relationship that ended earlier this year. And even though it's unfortunate that it ended, I'm still in a good place mentally. Mm-hmm. And post-breakup, like, I've been in a few breakups, unfortunately. But I was able to stay grounded, and like I remember being younger, and like every time you would break up with someone, you went into like this depression, and it was so hard to get out of. But like, and maybe it's because I've done that a few times, but like now
this ain't your first rodeo.
This is not my first rodeo. I was able to like pick myself up so much faster. Like I went back to exactly what like I knew I needed to do, which was just like
take care of yourself,
taking care of myself. Like, all right, and it's, I guess the post breakup glow is really a thing, because I got my ass back in the gym.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Got my ass back in the gym. I was fucking spending my days at the beach and longboarding and just like spending time with like people who like loved me and supported me. And so
love that.
So I was able to, stay grounded throughout that, difficult time, but also I feel like I grew as a person. I feel like in every relationship, you learn not only about other people, but about yourself.
So much. Equally, if not more, about yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And so I feel like I learned a lot about myself in this past year, and then I've learned about other people. I've learned how to be more patient. I've learned how to love a new type of person. I've learned how to love myself and when to put myself first. She's emo.
Bitch, you're gonna make me cry.
No, and truly, like, I'm so lucky to have a best friend who keeps me and my relationships in check, because I let a lot of shit slide when I love someone. She's crying. She's literally crying, which means I'm gonna cry.
No. We're not doing this. This is not happening.
She's dead ass crying right now. Oh, okay. I gotta breathe through it.
Do we need a good national anthem right now?
We're about to go out on my balcony and just scream the national anthem.
Bitch.
I'm hot. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
Telling
truly.
me how much you love me. Continue.
No, because you know what? Like, you truly do need someone, like, who catches you, like, when you're slipping up on yourself. Like, sometimes you let too much shit slide when you love someone, which I am, as much as I'm this hard-ass person or whatever, like, when I love, I truly do give all of myself, and oftentimes that is my biggest flaw, because
and it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, because
I think that a lot of people, that's
a lot of people's flaws, of course, but like I feel like when you're in a relationship, like it's better in the relationship if you're not giving all of yourself.
Totally. You can almost give more of yourself.
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup. And as much as like that can be like commended, you're like, wow, you're really giving this person your all. Like, you really do have to take care of yourself, because if not, it'll end in your demise, which will end in the demise of the relationship.
Unfortunately, you have you at the end of the day. Like, anything can happen, and like coming from someone who's been in a relationship for 7 years, I can even say, like, things are so much better when you are your own people who live life together instead of being each other's lives. Yeah. There needs to be that balance.
It has to be two people who are happy, who are coming together to make a happier situation, rather than like
two individuals.
Yeah, rather than two individuals like trying to make happiness. Like, you guys have to be happy on your own, and you have to know that if things were to go south one day, like, you still have yourself.
You have you. Yeah. So I think in the past year, for you to like really like learn that firsthand, like, that's amazing. That's like the best lesson you could give yourself. And
it was hard. I mean, we broke up so many times before I really like stood my ground, and standing my ground was undoubtedly
sticking up for yourself.
It was the hardest thing
first.
It was the hardest thing that I've done all year. Because it's like all I wanted to do was like take care of that person and be there for that person, but I realized that like I couldn't keep sacrificing myself. And that person came back at me and was like, well, how can you say that you love me unconditionally? How can you say that you would always be there for me? And it's like,
you have to love yourself unconditionally first, unfortunately.
You really do.
Unfortunately and fortunately, it's like, that's why we're all individuals, and that's why we all live our own lives, because it's like all of our worlds revolve around us. My world revolves around me because it's my life. Yeah. So yeah, it does, and it's like, everyone needs to see it that way. Like, you are your own person. And treat yourself that way.
Yeah.
Like, don't, I feel like it's really easy for us to, like, talk down about ourselves, and just be as kind to yourself as you would to your best friend or someone you love.
Exactly. Like, you have to be easy on yourself.
Yeah.
And reeling that back in
I know we got into relationships, but that's a whole other but I feel like that's really relevant. I mean, that was your last year. That's the biggest thing you've taken, away from this past year.
Yeah, was learning to love myself again, learning how to put myself first. And honestly, like, and it's kind of shitty because I don't want to say, but I've been so much happier. Yeah. And, like, and it's not just, like, me. Like, other people have noticed and been like, what happened? Like, you're so much happier. And it's, like, I wanted to share that happiness with that person, but it just wasn't the right time. And I really can say that I
gave it your all.
I gave it, I really did. And I did. I gave that shit my all. I gave it multiple opportunities to thrive in, different situations. But I really have. I've never been happier, and I just have... I have you to thank for that. I have my family to thank for that.
And yourself.
And myself. And so...
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't even know what we're going to do for your birthday, bitch. What the fuck?
I know.
Last year we did a spa day, and then we went on a boat, and we did wakeboarding. That was fun. The years before that, we kind of we do a spa day pretty often. I feel like it's like, your go-to. Like, you're relaxed, you're chilling, maybe got a pool.
Yeah. But now that, like, just where we are in life, like, an opportunity to do a spa day. We've actually done a couple in the past few months, just like via collaborations and stuff. So I don't know. I think we're
thinking we're going skydiving. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, that's like... Nothing makes you feel more alive than jumping out of a motherfucking plane.
And at 24 years old, I need to feel alive.
Yeah, honestly, you gotta ignite that spark again.
Yeah, right?
We're talking like we're 50.
Feel like a youngin'. No, but I'm down.
Let's go. Miami skydiving. You down for a collab?
Y'all.
That's what I did it with. I surprised Tyler as his graduation present.
Is it pretty though? Like, from the sky?
Honestly, I mean, the adrenaline of everything is so crazy that it's just amazing. But, like, I definitely want to be doing that shit in, like, Dubai or where there's mountains. Yeah, in Florida, it's all fucking flat green ground. Yeah. There's nothing really to see going
That's why I wanted to, like, low-key, like, save my first time for, like, Dubai or something.
Oh, my God. That's insane. Let's like, put that on a bucket list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to go back to Dubai soon and do that.
Casual.
No, I'm just...
like, people don't say that. They're like, I'm down to go back to Dubai soon.
Yeah, but
that's our lives.
What are our lives? No, but really, I think that'd be dope. But I mean, regardless,
let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I'm down to either also do, like, I think if it's like a nice day or like nice week out, we should do like jet skiing around Miami too.
Oh fuck yeah, jet skiing Miami is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About to be like DJ Khaled out there. Have you seen him on the fucking jet skis? Yeah. So we have no idea what we're doing for my birthday
figure
yet.
It out.
Well,
we always do.
In the next episode, we
always figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And then your birthday's coming up.
Yes, and then mine is in November.
Yeah, so usually when we do our birthdays, we kind of celebrate together. Like, so
we'll do something together.
Yeah, so for like these spa days, like, we buy each other the massage,
which is pay for our own.
But that's just expensive.
Oh my God, it's so expensive.
So we kind of just
like $400.
Yeah,
each. The fuck.
Oof. So I'd rather do or even just maybe take like a mini trip somewhere.
Yeah, like just get away. Yeah. But then again, our lives are a mini trip. Our lives are
a staycation.
Yeah.
Truly. Miami, and we're
not saying that. That's why I feel like we need to do something adventurous, like skydiving or like, jet skiing. Something that's like out of the ordinary.
Or like hiking Mount Kilimanjaro or something. Cash.
Yeah, same. Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro. Kilan.
Well, that definitely doesn't help me because my ass doesn't know how to spell.
Yeah, this is
Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro. Okay. Regardless. Wait. This became a pronunciation
class.
Yeah.
We're doing a whole... did I say that? Did we mention that already? How we're going to do a episode about... Not about, but just me, like, trying to pronounce shit because I can't.
Yeah, we'll probably do like a vlog.
Oh my god, I listened to the first episode. By the way, I know this is also random.
If you've made it this far.
If you've made it this far and listened past the first episode, which in our humble opinions sucks. No, it doesn't suck, but we just know we could do so much better, but we were so nervous that day. But that first episode's about to launch, so we're like listening to it like, oh my god, it's just so cringing. Bad.
Just cringing at ourselves.
What was my fucking point? Oh, we're realizing that we need to, 1, stop talking over each other. 2, let each other finish complete thoughts.
So, which we still have problems with.
But we're working on it. It's a work in progress.
That, and what else? Oh, like I fucking the first episode.
What? Sounds like this bitch sounds like she's. I'm like, go ahead, Jess. Tell them about your stuff. She's like, okay, here's my PowerPoint presentation. She's like, first, I was born in North Carolina.
Yeah, I literally sound like I'm at like the front of the class, like nervous as fuck, like reading off the PowerPoint. Yeah,
I think we're good now.
I think I was just nervous as fuck.
Yeah, no, we both were the whole time. I'm like playing with the fucking cord.
I'm like shaking, like still. But yeah, so if you made it this far, thanks for listening. Because this shit's like, it takes a little getting used to. Yeah, even though we're like in front of the camera all the time. It's just
we're not talking in front of the camera though.
And revealing intimate details
of our lives.
Exactly.
Okay, well.
All right, and so now we're going to be talking about funny birthday stories.
I honestly, considering I don't drink, I don't have that much to offer here.
Wait, let's talk about this includes you because remember when we had brunch at American Social? Yes. We can talk about that because
and you threw up?
Yes, but I threw up, so we went and had brunch at American Social, which is a restaurant bar here in Miami. And I invited Tyler and Olivia and like a few of my other friends. And whenever Tyler, which just to give everyone a reminder is Olivia's boyfriend, whenever we get together, it is a shit show.
That's horrible. Sure. It's horrible for me specifically because I am babysitting both of their asses and they like to egg each other on and call each other pussy and
make each other chug every last bit of drink.
Really a fun time.
So this was my 21st, I think.
Maybe your 22nd.
My 20.
Because no, it was your 22nd. So 21st was when we went out to Wynwood, remember?
Oh yeah, that was whack.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was my 22nd. Okay. So, and I don't do champagne. I don't do mimosas because like that shit makes me.
She does whiskey.
Or tequila. We'll be real. I'm gonna be real with everyone. Okay. I do like whiskey, but on some nights it just gotta
tequila.
Gotta be some tequila and lime. Okay. But so yeah, we were chugging mimosas, which just made me like so full and just like did not feel good. And so I grabbed Olivia and I was like, bathroom now, and I fucking made myself puke that shit up.
And I was like, all right, let's go.
And so I puked in the bathroom of American Social. Went out. I think I drank some more.
Rowdied. Yeah, puke and
rallied.
Oh, I said rowdied.
Whoops. That too. And then, things like, what is it called? Fizzled out. And then you were taking... No pun
intended. Get it? Because it's mimosas and it's fizzly. Okay, go.
I hate you. And then what? And then you were taking Tyler home.
And then I took my drunk-ass boyfriend home and I had to pull over on the turnpike because he had to throw up.
We love that. We love that for him.
So I took care of 2 people throwing up.
And then 23rd birthday.
Last year, we did
actually when I fucked my shit up, that was my 22nd too.
Your ear?
Mm-hmm. I think
Girl.
So
this is the craziest story. It's kind of fucked up too.
It is kind of fucked up.
Okay, go ahead.
Continue. I went to a party with shut the fuck up. I went to a party with
it's just like only you. Okay,
yeah.
Go.
So it was actually a costume party, which I went to with my like fraternity friends. Yeah. Shout out Pi Cap FIU. And so we went there, and I went with like my fraternal little brother, and so I was like in good hands, and I was gonna crash at the Pi Cap house that night. And anyways, we went to this costume party, and I got pretty fucked up at the party. And I was like all good. I don't think I threw up at the party. And then we came back.
This was your actual birthday night?
I think it was my actual birthday night.
Okay, like you were celebrating your birthday.
Yeah. I was celebrating my birthday for sure. Yeah. And then we went back to the house, which, I don't remember any of this, obviously, because I blacked the fuck out. But apparently I took half of a bar.
Okay.
Which is a Zan.
Mm-hmm.
And which I never do. Like,
Zans
that's
are
just
bad news.
That's just not even my thing.
Yeah.
So I must have been so fucked up that I was like, yeah,
Fuck
YOLO,
it.
whatever,
Yeah.
my birthday. And so basically that's all I remember. And then I woke up in my little brother's bed.
Okay.
Still fully clothed. I know it sounds sus.
Yes, your fraternity little brother.
My fraternal little brother. He was crashed out on the couch.
No, I'm saying it sounded like your real little brother. Continue.
And woke up fully clothed in this costume. I was dressed as an alien the night before, so I still have like all my shit on.
The glitter eyes, probably.
Yeah, 100%. Like fucking like purple lipstick everywhere. and then I'm covered in dirt. I am covered in dirt. I'm like, all right, that's weird. Maybe I just like threw up in the bushes, whatever. And then I realize I'm like getting up, like super slow and everything. I like touch my ear, and my ear is split open. like split down the hat, like split in half.
So crazy.
Like it was not connected. Like it was like just like basically like a chunk was missing.
Like, how does that even literally how does that even happen?
How does that happen?
Like did someone just take a scissor and go?
That's what it looked like. And
That's
one,
so
how does it happen? And two, how do I not remember a single fucking thing?
Scary.
It's so scary.
So scary.
And so, all right, so I'm like, all right, time to fucking like go check myself out in the mirror. I'm like walking to like the bathrooms, and it's like it's like a communal bathroom, so it's like all the brothers.
Yeah.
And so
brothers.
Brothers. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just like rinsing the dirt off of me and shit. And they're like, and then two of the brothers in there, they're like, Jess, like what, like how are you feeling? Like how are you? And I was like, what the fuck happened last night? Like they're like, you were banging on the door at 7 a.m. to get in. Okay. And I was like, get in? I didn't leave. I was like, I came back here at like midnight.
What?
I had come back at like midnight, and that's when apparently I took the bar. But I was like, how did I exit the building and then come back and then like bang on the door to get back in? And how did I get into the bed? And they were like,
that is so scary.
And they were like, yeah, so like I let you in at like 7 a.m. and you were like covered in dirt and your ear was bleeding, so like we cleaned you off a little bit, made sure you were good, and then put you to bed. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't have to this day have no recollection.
That's so scary.
I don't even know how I ended up outside. I don't know how I busted my fucking ear.
What did you ever do about your ear? Did you get it fixed?
No. I didn't do anything.
Healed?
I guess.
Do you have a scar there? Or like?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
You can like feel the scar tissue, but I feel like it's just because it was cartilage. It just kind of like fused back together. I thought my ear was fucked.
Yeah.
For life, but it grew back together.
That sounds like something you need stitches for.
Yeah, but no, it just kind of like, I mean, I'm not really one for like hospitals and shit unless I'm like dying. So
it's funny because like obviously I've never blacked out, so like I can't relate to it, but it sounds so scary.
No, it's terrifying. And like I allowed myself to be terrified for like a minute or two.
And it's like a pretty common thing. Like people are like, yeah, like girls are always like blacked out, and I'm like, wait.
Are you good?
Is that casual?
No, it is. It is for us alcohol drinkers.
Oh.
I mean, it shouldn't be. And I'm trying to like... I'm trying to...
you haven't blacked out in a while. Like last week?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's been a solid like 9 days. No, I'm playing. I'm not playing.
Nope.
Couldn't tell you the last time I actually blacked out, but regardless, it's still happening. Just because, I don't know, when I'm having a good time,
you're feeling it.
I just don't like to stop.
Drunk Jess is so fun.
I'm like
you're a talker. You're a social butterfly.
It's
you're
crazy.
Like, let's fucking talk about life and the universe and time and
space
everything.
I know.
Philosophical.
But that night I was like, all right, I need to reevaluate some things.
Yeah, and you did.
And I did.
I remember you being like, I don't want this to happen ever again.
Yeah. And
because the whole dirt thing is weird.
It's really sketch. Like, I think I fell asleep, like, outside for a while. And that's why I went back in at 7 a.m. Which
maybe.
It's so scary.
So you were inside, and then you went outside, and then
Apparently.
You came back inside. Maybe you were like, I just want to lay in the grass for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I was like, need an outside nap.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a nap right here.
I'm gonna take a nap right here. But no, luckily I wasn't like really injured, and luckily I like
you were safe.
And some of the brothers were like, are you good? Like, have you been hurt? And I was like, no, like
not that I know of.
I'm definitely fine. Like, my clothes are still on, like,
Mm-hmm.
thank God. And so, like, even that's scary because, like,
So scary.
you're like, I truly, like, that's like definitely the hardest I've ever blacked out, where I truly don't remember like a single thing.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, all right, like, I'm so grateful
Well, you know,
that nothing
that
happened.
wasn't just the alcohol too. That was the
Oh no,
the
no,
bar.
it was the bar.
Dude, bars
And I haven't.
are
And
bad.
I,
You do.
that was the first. I think that's the first one I've ever done.
And probably the last.
And it's 100% the last one I've ever done. Like,
Yeah,
I just
no.
I don't fuck with that at all.
Bars are not the move, people.
And I like.
But it's weird because, like, in high school, like, everyone in my high school was just, like, casually popping Xanax. Like, high school parties, drinking, popping bars, like, weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing. You know?
It shouldn't be. We are not here to promote the use of illegal drugs. Unless it's marijuana, which is mostly legal now.
Yes. We're here for the weed smokers.
And maybe a few other substances.
Maybe.
I am not drunk, but I am not always sober. Continue.
Yeah, and then basically that's
my 21st birthday was pretty fun. We did, like, lit basement and then live after. Like, I got pretty lit.
Yeah.
We
were high on life.
I was not drunk, but I was not sober.
and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I remember I, like, came home and my mom was like, "Do any hardcore drugs?" Oh no, she was like, "Did you drink?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Hardcore drugs?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "All right, glad you're home." I'm like,
good night,
sick.
good night, sweetie.
Sleep well.
You guys need anything? Condoms, a drink.
Ooh, we got 2 Mean Girl references in here. Let's go.
We love that. Yeah, but I mean, I hope not to black out that hard this birthday.
No, I don't think you will.
I don't think I will either.
I don't think you will. Okay, well, I think that just about wraps that up. Let's do a little tea time. I'm excited for this question.
Yeah.
Clink.
Clink. Do you want to go first or for me?
You can go first.
Okay, mine's not fun.
Oh.
I mean, it's fun, but it's just like, it's not fun, but it's like a question.
Okay, go ahead. And then I'll finish and mine will be fun.
I'm asking this question for the people.
Okay.
And which is, if you could make like a birthday wish and it could be one like material item, what would it be?
A Mercedes-Benz.
That's what I figured.
Mercedes-Benz. I don't know, something about Benz. I'm just like, damn, I'd look great driving around a Benz.
You really would.
Like a
what
white,
color?
nice little, you know, white, newer one.
Yeah.
Just like classy.
I've been like peeping white cars and even the white Teslas. I'm like, I think that's gonna be my next move because that shit looks really clean.
Oh, white's so clean. You can't go wrong with white.
You can't go wrong with black either, I feel like. I definitely hate colored cars.
White is rich.
White is
That's
rich.
what white is.
And
White is fucking
I fucked
rich.
up. I noticed that afterwards.
What did you get? Oh, you got black?
I got black.
Black is like clean though.
Yeah, I mean.
Safe.
But like white.
White is like you're flexing on them hoes.
Yeah, white is rich.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Who gave you your best birthday sex? Name drop.
My best birthday sex?
Bow, bow, bow. There's not like one thing that comes to mind and you're like, definitely that. Or is there and you just don't want to name drop, pussy?
No. I mean, like, off record. Like, I mean, there's a lot of, I wasn't in a relationship for a lot of birthdays. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for most you were.
And I also, like, I hadn't slept around at that time, so it's not like I wasn't, like, having birthday sex.
Yeah.
Not that I had slept around at this time.
Just
Just put my foot in my fucking
Hell
mouth.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, so no, I'll, you said
You're going to do a hard pass on that?
Yeah, just because I haven't.
You don't have like a good.
Yeah, well.
All right, well,
ask
fellas,
me, ask me this
got.
question. Ask me this question after my birthday this year.
Sounds good. You got it. Okay. All right. Well, then I'll give you a second one. If you could have one birthday wish that you knew would come true, what would it be?
Fuck.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, it is. If I could have one birthday wish, I would. It sounds like kind of like weird, or like cheesy, but like I would wish to be like enlightened.
Oh no, that's great. What the fuck?
I know, but
who
like
doesn't want to be enlightened, bitch?
I know, but like I just feel like that's like it's almost broad for people who don't understand like spirituality in the way that we think of it. Which when I just mean to be enlightened, I just want to be like free
at peace
and free of my ego, because I
just got goosebumps.
I am a slave to my ego at times, and as much like we work every day to try and break free from our ego.
But it's weird because half of our work is our self-work, breaking free of it, and the other half is like just adding to it.
Yeah.
The Instagram,
I know.
podcast, the likes, the engagement, the comments.
But I also feel like when you're free of your ego and when you are becoming like enlightened, you are able to look at those things objectively. Like you are able to get your shit done, and you're able to capitalize on what you need to capitalize on, but you're able to do it in a clear way.
You're not
like detached.
identifying.
Yeah, I'm not identified with my looks and with my career, but I can still appreciate and work on my work currently. So
cool. I love that.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Okay, cool. Well, that wraps up our episode today. Thank you guys so much for listening.
If you liked it, please subscribe, because subscribing, we've realized, is the biggest thing. We need you to subscribe. We need you guys to share this. Share some fucking love. This is definitely, I hope, better than episode 1. So
I fucking pray to God.
We pray.
I pray. But yeah, we're listening and learning about how podcasts work, and literally we didn't realize until now that the most important thing and kind of how podcasts are valued are by subscriptions and reviews. So please hit that button. Doesn't take much. If you have 2 seconds, leave a 5-star review. We'd super appreciate it. And we can't wait to keep pumping out awesome shit for you guys.
Yeah, I love pumping out awesome shit. Tune in next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.